What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you join me from Eale car park. It's just gone 10 o'clock. It's absolutely rammed. There's not a single space, so I've had to be that guy and park where it says do not park. But you can only do what you can do. I'm not parking on the road because I'm not blocking some farmer's field or, you know what I mean, the gateway. I've paid for my parking. I'm not obstructing anyone, so blow it. So yeah, I'll bring you back when we're making our way through Eale village. So yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all doing okay. So we're currently walking through Eale now. As you saw, I've just obviously come out of the car park, praying I haven't got a ticket in the morning, but at the end of the day I've done the right thing. I'm not obstructing anyone, but it is what it is, isn't it? Absolutely busier than ever. I've never seen it as busy as today, but that's because obviously it's the Easter weekend. So I weighed the bag last night. You'll see it on screen now. So as you can see, it's just over 15 kg. I've got a little bottle of water with me, but I'm gonna get 2 litres of water up from the, well, from where I can get it up on the plateau. But yeah, it's quite foggy, so you can't really see much. I'm hoping that clears a bit later. So I checked the weather last night. It's been changing all throughout the week, but it's highest of 40 mile an hour winds, and that's going to be about 4 PM. So I'm going to try and get the tent up for around then, or maybe before. It's the Eale Visitor Centre. Coming up to Eale Church. So this place Eale, it's obviously now it's rammed, but usually it's so quiet, you know what I mean? And it's probably one of the nicest places in England you'll find. The people are just so kind. I mean, I actually had a car driving past me before and he flashed me. I'm thinking, why is he flashing me? And he just flashed me just to say hi. So shows you that not everyone's an arse in the UK. So what am I planning to do today? Obviously I'm at the Peak District, like I said. In the Peak District, should I say. So I'm gonna hit it head on. I'm gonna go straight up the farmer's field, up Grinslow Knoll, across the Kinder Plateau, I believe it's called, and then we're gonna go camping tonight at Woolpacks, because like I said, it is the 40 mile an hour winds, but this place I've got in mind, it should be sheltered because we've got 40 mile an hour winds coming east to west, so I should be fine. But if it changes opposite direction, west to east, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a sketchy one because I'm in the Panacea 2 today. So you've not actually seen this tent on the channel yet. It's an amazing tent, as you'll see later, but I've seen some YouTube videos and it doesn't hold up well in high winds. So I don't know, we'll see, won't we? It'll be an adventure. It'll be an expensive camp if I lose the tent, and obviously get a ticket as well. As you can see, there's Eale Church. Just gonna flip a Rooney. It's hella cyclists on the way here. Crazy cyclists. So yeah, it's all fun. It's all part of the fun, isn't it, guys? I say them guys are the craziest though. And bloody trail runners. You see them out in all sorts of weathers and conditions. You know what I mean? It's like they're on a mission. Obviously we've got loads of weight on us, but they're just like, they're so full of energy. They're at the top of a mountain. You know what I mean? Hella winds. Nothing to them. Granted, they are a lot fitter than I am as well, but I'll bring you back soon, guys. So we're just coming up to the Nag's Head now. It's that pub there, the world famous Nag's Head. So there's 2 ways we can get up to where we're going. We can either go left up Jacob's Ladder, but I don't want to go that way because it's a slow, gradual, steep incline. Whereas I'd rather just hit it head on, get up Grinslow Knoll, because once you've reached the peak of that, it's pretty much flat from there out. Oh god, I'm already dying then. I ain't started yet, but there's the mountain rescue geezers good people. Like I say, everyone's friendly around here, so no shame. So we've just gone past the Nag's Head now. This is the official start, the Pennine Way, right next to some geezer's house. All these spices, spice rack in the window. So I've adjusted this bag this time. As you've seen on the last video, it wasn't sitting on my shoulders right. I've got quite broad shoulders, so I've brought it down one, and it fits so much nicer now. This bit, the top hood, it actually detaches from the bag, so you can have it as like a little fanny pack or whatever if you want to leave it at your tent and go exploring. But when I actually got the bag from, well, when I ordered it, they've bloody assembled it wrong. So when I was walking, when I stayed on the Sainsbury's stealth camp, last one, I was like, something don't feel right here. It was like pulling me to the left and that, but it's all sorted now. Could get some water from here, but some peat water. Tastes delicious. Here's a campsite. And if you're just getting into camping and you want to get into the Peak District or Lake District, proper wild camping, middle of nowhere, I would recommend going to a campsite first, because it's not necessarily about the experience, your experience. It's just you need to obviously know what to expect, and when you're up on the top, the elements can change at any second, so just got to bear that in mind. I'm just trying to take it slow and steady now, because like I say, it gets really hard to, and I mean really hard, even if you are fit. But as you can see with your boy, he's not the fittest boy. So come April, which is tomorrow, I'm on a diet, that's it. So I put on over 1.5 stone. Not good. Need to get that back down, because lugging that extra weight around, you can definitely feel it. Whoa! It's quite a bit boggy. Probably I should have put my gaiters on, but they're in the bag anyway. Whew. I'm just gonna sink right down to me. And here we go, here's the start. God, I already feel knackered. So as you can see, that's the Pennine Way. Oh, I believe that's Jacob's Ladder. I don't know. I'm not an expert, guys. Should know this by now. Whew. But yeah, where we are going is straight up here, and it's all clouds at the top. So yeah, Grindslow Knoll, I think it's about 636 metres or something like that. So I'll bring it back. I'm at the top of this fucking hill. Are you going up that way?
No. we went back to the fucking car park, so we're getting this way.
You got to hit it head on.
Yeah, we've already been up there this morning.
Fucking crazy guys. He just said he's already been up this morning. What the hell? You won't catch me doing this twice in a day. I probably should have put my gaiters on. It's very muddy. You can't even see. You can see the start of it at the peaks, like somewhere up here. I'm gonna get my poles out now, because like I say, it is very slippy and muddy. So that will aid me a little bit. This is a killer if you haven't got poles. I don't think I'd actually be able to do it without poles, to be honest. Yeah, it is beautiful. Just not an amazing day for it, really, is it? Raining, so we can't grumble. It was really nice and sunny and clear yesterday, but I couldn't come here because I'm on call. So yeah, right, I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm just killing myself. Very, very squishy here. So yeah, like up here to that wall, follow it along the side. So roll the epic, not so epic montage. Sun's starting to break through over there slightly. Down there, that's where we set off from the car park. And we've got about 2 to 3 miles to go. Like I say, that rain's coming apparently at 1, so depending when it comes, I'm going to go further to Kinder Low and try and show you over the view. Saying that, the clouds are like this is pointless because you won't see anything. Oh. Sorry about the wind, guys. Oh. We're nearly there. God, I'm knackered. I'm glad there's a breeze. Oh. This ain't easy for a fat lad, I tell you. Putting on that 1.5 stone. I can definitely feel it going up this mountain. In the clouds now. Like I say, it's not. I'm roasted. I'm nearly sweating, not quite. Up there. There's the peak. I don't know if you can see that. Go on. God, I'm a complainer, aren't I? We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. And on top of all this, I forgot to tell you, I've got a slight cold as well. My chest's been a bit wheezy and that, so anything now, guys, from 2 hikers. Keep that one on the top. Boys and girls, last stretch now, just up there, and we're there. I say I'll be up there in probably 10 minutes. Oh. Ready for a bottle of water, but that's going to be the reward for getting to the top. Even though I shouldn't get one, I've been moaning like a bloody, I don't know what. We've not reached the steps into Mordor quite yet. They're just a little bit further. Then it starts getting really steep again. Oh, I'm loving this breeze. And I haven't walked past a single person, and they've all got jackets on, hats on. Forget all that. I mean, I've got it in my bag, but I'd be looking like a jacket spud if I had all that gear on. I'm roasted now, and it is quite chilly, but the gate. I see the gate. Once we're over the top, pretty much flat from there. It's definitely not as hard as this. So get it out of the way with, then it's done. Smug. Sorry about the wind noise, guys. But here we are, the final stretch. The path to Mordor. We want it. We need it. That's it, we're on our way to see Gollum, Frodo, Mr. Samwise Gamgee himself. So we're following the path up to the Eye of Sauron. If you don't watch Lord of the Rings, you ain't got a clue what I'm on about. But rain is supposed to come in an hour and a half. So I need to get into Mordor quick. The old Lord of the Rings films, you'll know what I mean about path into Mordor. This is path into Mordor. Ah, young laddie, it's a windswept washout day. Oh. Killer, absolute killer. Oh. Just take your time when you're going up stuff like this. You don't want to twist your ankle or something, because you're in the fog, no one will see you. I know we're on the main path, so it's not too bad, but say you're not on the path and the conditions are quite bad, you know what I mean, not many people will be going out. So when you're solo camping, just take your time. He says as he's struggling for breath. Here's looking like Jedward. Oh, need it! It's very foggy. It's the peak. God, this wind is strong. Oh! Woo! That's a nice breeze. Oh, can't see anything. Oh, that wind is strong. The wind is real strong. Let me just duck down a little bit. Oh, we've got a bit of shelter now. Wow, we made it. Well, not to where we're camping, but we made it up the mountain, which is the hardest bit, in my opinion. Especially when you've got a cold. Oh, let's have a nice, flipping rewarded, well earned bottle of clean Volvic water, mate. It's the little things in life. Oh, god damn, boy. That's it, we're completely out of water now. No water at all. But I'm not far away from the waterfall, so I'm going to go and resupply my water there. And then we'll head over to where we're camping. And depending on how the weather is, we'll either chill out for a bit or we'll just crack on and get the tent up. So yeah, we continue. We're gonna head down this path and it's pretty much straight way now. Obviously we can't see anything because it's foggy still, but I know roughly where I'm going. It's on Grindslow Knoll. Now we're coming across on the stones called Kinder Plateau, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, it's pretty much straightforward way there now. It's a lot easier on the old Backaroon anyway. My way along the path a bit more. Visibility starting to get a little bit better over there. But yeah, it's an amazing place, this guy. Peak District. Highly recommend to come. Doesn't cost anything other than parking if you want to park in a car park. If you're happy parking 3 miles away and walking, forget that. You can always do that, it's an option. But I would recommend to park in Eale car park. But if it's Easter, make sure you're here at 9. Because like I say, I got here at 10 and there weren't a single space. So I'm probably going to get a fine. But YOLO. You only live once, you only die once. So we've got to make the most of it. Who cares about a fine? You can't let stuff hold you down. You just got to get on with it. Like I'm getting on with this walk now. Look, we're putting our back into it now because it's flat, relatively easy. But look how boggy. And these rocks, big stone walk pathway. Yeah, so you have to use the kunk, and it's very deep. So you don't want to be walking across. It's been raining. It's not too bad in the summer. But yeah, it's boggy as out. Makes you think someone has laid each individual one of these, every individual stone. To get it up, did they? They've got to have drove up here. But like what? A quad bike? Because like a lorry or that won't make it up here. Unless it's like some big van with 4x4 tyres. I haven't got a clue, but good on them for getting the path completed. Because otherwise you'd have to be going through swampiness of Mordor. But yeah, it's way too exposed to camp here. Later on, now winds from the east, and I don't know if my tent will take that. But yeah, we're just making our way along, strolling in the fog. There's been a few people that I've seen along the way. But yeah, like I say, it's just crazy because it's Easter week. I usually like coming up here when there's sort of no one here. You've got the place to yourself. It's a lot more enjoyable. Oh, mags! Yeah, well, you can forget. I think you can forget walking through that. That's about a 6-inch flipping deep footprint. Right, I'm gonna have to do a leap of faith. Oh! Let's do the leap of faith. Do the old swamp test. Let's do the old leap of faith. Yeet! That's it. That's how you traverse the bogginess. Oh, and I've just scratched. No, I haven't. Slightly scratched my screen, but it's cool. Leap of faith. Yeet! It's a fail. Ultimate fail. Ugh. It's not running down me. Ugh. Who needs a cold, eh? We've got to stay on top of it. The cold don't rule you, you rule the cold. And I'm still bloody roasting in my t-shirt. The thing is though, guys, you don't want to be getting sweaty. Because obviously if you get sweaty and then the wind picks up, I don't know if you've ever come out, well obviously you've come out the shower. When you've come out the shower before, have you ever had like a draft on you because there's still water on you? It makes you go really cold, so you got to bear that in mind with sweat, which is why you're supposed to like have multiple thin layers so you can prevent yourself from getting too hot. But also you want material like this is like a sports top because it's fast drying if it does get wet, rather than cotton takes a bit longer. Whew. So boggy. I went whole foot was submerged coming up the farmer's field. It's alright because I've got Gore-Tex boots. I don't think I'll bother with the gaiters because I'm just trying to avoid walking in any of that area, to be honest. But yeah, it's got a little, probably about a mile to go or something. Oh god, made me jump. You're alright? About a mile to go, so Get going up there now. This is what I mean about them crazy trail runners. They're just crazy, they just spawn out of nowhere. They sneak up on you. And they're like, come on mate, I can run faster than you. Yeah, well you're not carrying a bloody 20 kg pack, are ya? He didn't say that, I'm just saying. Oh, we're back on the stones again now, thankfully. Steady walk. Oh yeah, by the way guys, I finally got some fucking camping, hiking trousers, whatever you want to call them. They're slightly water repellent as well. Oh, my back is starting to hurt now though. My back was on fire yesterday and I hadn't even been camping just because I pulled it at work. My upper back, it's quite painful. So this is why I made the investment in this bag, just because honestly it doesn't feel like you're carrying half as much weight. Obviously you are, but because of that anti-gravity system it sort of like hugs your hips. Yes, so it takes all the weight. Not really. But do you know what the best thing is? We've still got 1 bar of signal, mate. The rock edges, it's probably got a name, but I'm a novice to wild camping, gotta say it. I've only been wild camping about 3 or 4 times. But yeah, I've only really been up to the Peak District to do an actual wild camp, you know what I mean? Been up to the Lake District on farmers' fields, and now that's a bit different. But yeah, I've actually camped where we're going again today. I've camped there twice before. It's the only places I've camped in the Peak District. Like I said, with the fog and that, I didn't want to risk going somewhere, getting lost or something, because I've only got my phone for GPS, which is also what I record on, what I record with as well. So yeah, it's not worth flipping getting lost and into trouble, is it? Oh. It's a lot easier now, this terrain, I tell you. I take this any day with a grind slow knoll. But I'm telling you, it's better than Jacob's Ladder because it's a slow, gradual incline, that. Whereas once you're over that, I say it's easy. I'm not dying anymore. But yeah, there's some really cool rock formations here. Where we're camping is called a place called Woolpacks. So it's got a lot of cool rock formations. It's sort of been carved out by the wind and that. These trail runners are making me feel tired just looking at them. And they're double my age and I can't do that. That's bad really, isn't it? It shows how unfair I am. Yeah, bloody trail runner said, do you want me to take a picture on your phone with the view? Oh, what a comedian. Pretty much Peter Kay, isn't it? Peter Kay up on the mountains. No, that's more like me with this big ass belly. Big ass belly, boy. Oh, it's good though. It's good to be out. And it's nice you haven't got to be stealthy, have we? People know we're going camping. Even though technically you shouldn't be going camping up here. Because of the 2 rich private landowners which own the majority of the Peak District. They don't want people camping on it. Which I see why, because people litter. And you know what I mean? In a place like this, this is as close to like nature as you can get in the UK, other than the Lake District and like Snowdonia and that. But yeah, just if you bring your stuff up, man, take it with you. Don't leave it here. It's like you're bringing a big bottle of vodka, yeah, glass bottle, leaving it. Why? It's taking up the same room as you brought it, but it's less weight, so I just don't understand some people. Making our way there now, guys. You can sort of see, I don't know if you can on camera, but the other side, so we're not far at all now. I wish it was a sunny day like yesterday, because there weren't a cloud. Well, there were clouds in the sky, but visibility was amazing. Not so amazing today. Oh, there's too many people. I just don't like people. It's It's not the fact I don't like people, it's just the idiots with no common sense, you know what I mean? That's why I like coming solo camping, you know what I mean? Out the way of all the muppets, all the woke ass people. But yeah, we should shortly be at the waterfall, get off this main stretch. I might just chill out for a bit, Woolpacks before getting the tent set up, but yeah, so see you boys soon. See a little bit more now, guys. Still not amazing visibility, but we're approaching the waterfall now. We can get some water to do some cooking and some coffeeing later. Yeah, I can't wait until it's actually clear and then I can come up here again and make a proper nice video with sun and, you know what I mean, all the elements, even though we're in the elements, but you know what I'm saying. Let's not fall down this hill. There's a little waterfall, and I believe, I don't know, I think we're going up there. Don't think, no, this isn't the waterfall I usually come down, so I think I've just got to go one more, I don't know, about another mile till we're where we're meant to be. I think tomorrow I'm going to walk my usual route, which is down this waterfall. It's a nice bit of change in scenery. People, we don't like people. But some people we have. Right, I'm going to fill it with some water, because I don't like recording when there's hella people watching me. So yeah, I'm going to get some water. I'll bring you back when we're making our way up again. A mini little waterfall. So I'm going to go down there and collect some water. But I'm not going this normie route. Oh God, we don't do the normie route. We like to do our own way. The hard way. The hard death drop way. We get there quicker than them anyway. Provided we don't fall down, that is. Right, that's the questionable coloured water. It's fine, guys, it's only the peat in the water. It tastes absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I've got 2.5, well, just over 2 litres of the old water now, so I'm gonna get heading up now. It's start getting windy. I'm in one of the normies now. I've put my jumper back on. I was the only one up here with a t-shirt. Nesh. Telling you, mate, views are coming. Yeah, we're gonna leave the little wall. We're gonna head up to Woolpacks. And I think I might just chill out for a bit, and then I'll have some cobs and that. And a little bit later on, say it's 12:10 now, so apparently the rain's coming in 50 minutes. So yeah, we'll have some food, and then depending on how the weather is, we might get the tent up. But yeah. Oh yeah. Right, so we've just got to head to that place behind me now. I'm going to go up on the rock, get some food. I think we're just going to set the tent up. Put the mitts on now. Hands getting a bit cold. I tell you what, 1 kg of water weight definitely makes a difference. so I was going to walk to the other side, but I feel brown bread already. So yeah, that actually is the waterfall that we're going to go down tomorrow. Then follow it around the farmers fields, takes us back to Eale. I'm just a bit worried about my tent in this wind, so I think that 40-mile-an-hour wind is coming soon. Just check the weather. So it's actually only going to be 40-mile-an-hour winds for an hour now, it says. But that's not until, I think it said 4 o'clock or something. And the rain's not coming till 2 now. So it's currently 20 past 1. So I've just got a bit of time to kill, really. This fog breaks away soon. But yeah, I'm going to head over to Woolpacks. All of these sort of weird ass rocky foundations. And I've got a spot. And I'm going to reserve it now. Alright guys, welcome to Woolpacks. This is it. This is the place to be camping. And hopefully not bailing at 3 AM because the poles are bent. Oh. So yeah, my spot, just where them rocks are. Not sure if you can see it, just there, somewhere there. So I'm gonna go and chill down there for a bit. I'm not gonna go up on the top, it's too windy. I'm just gonna chill near my spot for a bit. I think I'll have some food. I'll start getting the tent up now before that 40-mile-an-hour wind comes and all the rain. All of this over here, like I say, I'll do a bit of exploring later. Phone, it's on 40%, so get the battery back up. So yeah, we're nearly there. I've only checked my maps once, so whoa! Yeah, a bit slippy there, guys. Yeah, I've only checked the map once, so you know what I mean, I'm pretty familiar with this place now. It's not too hard of a spot to get to, guys, so but yeah, formations are, it's like right at Lord of the Rings or something. But this bit from last time I was here was in August last year, and this, whoa, this was quite dry. That's like quicksand, quick mud. You don't want to go through there. We can draw some nice images in the ground later on, depending on how childish we're feeling. Oh, alright, we is here. We've got a bit of a view now, guys. Can't see right across the distance, but that'll do. So I'm going to pitch the tent. See how we've got this blockage a bit. I'm going to pitch the tent somewhere here. So then we're going to have the wind's going to be blowing from an easterly, so we're obviously covered from that. However, if it changed to a westerly wind, we're effed. Yeah, let's get right on the edge. Leap of faith. Yeah, there we go, mate. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. I'm not going too close to the edge because I'm a bit too young to die yet. But yeah, that's what we're working with. Pretty much on the edge. It is quite windy up here, so like I say, I'm not going close, but there's people walking down there just for size scale. But yeah, it's quite a lot to take in. Some water there. Guess this has just been formed by the weather. It works well at washing your poles. Guys, so I've got my pissy water, which is actually okay to drink. It's just the peat in the water. Just spilt that. God, I need a bib. So yeah, I'm just sat awkwardly in this dip, just as it's out of the wind. Oh, a bit of sun, mate. Come on, break through. But yeah, I need to get off my phone because we're on like 15% now, and we need to charge. So I'm gonna eat me cobble oblobs, me ham and let horse cobs. I'm just gonna chill out for a bit, let my phone charge, pray that the rain don't come, and then in about an hour or two I'll get the tent set up. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. But look at these views. There's Jacob's Ladder. See all the people walking up. That's why I didn't want to walk that way, because that's a slow, gradual, steep incline. The slow knoll was hard, but like it's over pretty much straight away once you're up there. So yeah, I'll bring you back in a few hours, guys. Right guys, so I've just been freezing away for a little bit now. My phone's on 50%, so it'll do for now. So I better cop. I've just checked the weather, and it's going to be raining from 2 PM till tomorrow morning. So that's good fun. And looking behind me, I'd say that's accurate. So I'm going from off Kinder Scouts weather app, well, not the weather app, but the location, and that's at 636 meters. So we're just a little bit lower than that, but I'd probably say we're at 550 meters above sea level now. So as you can see, we're near the clouds, so we're like almost, if not in the clouds. So yeah, I'm gonna get the tent up now, because no one likes pitching in the rain, let's be honest, guys. But before we do that, I'm going to give you a quick show around, because a lot of the fog has cleared up now, but I don't want that to go with all the rain, so let's get to it. Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, it is 30-mile-an-hour winds, so it's a bit chilly. Yeah, look at this visibility now. Oh, I need to get my down jacket on. Look at all this, man. Are so cold. And if you're saying, Tom, why have you been wearing your gloves? That's because I've been charging, I've been having my power bank and my phone in each glove, just to, you know what I mean, keep it warm, because when your electronics get cold, they die out a lot quicker or just cut off. So yeah. Guys, it's fine. I came prepared. Look how many tent pegs I've got. I've got 12 OEX tent stakes as well. I don't know why my voice has gone all weird now. So yeah, we should be anchored down. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Can't hide. You can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Right guys, that's all the tent up now. For some reason my phone just decided to stop recording. Okay, that's a new one. So yeah, I put the trekking poles in now. It was a bit sketchy at first. Oh my god. It's bloody cold. Look at the sun, it's coming through now. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, it was really caving in with the wind. It's a bit muddy here though, so I'm going to have to reinforce a few of these, but it's fine. That's why I brought the stakes, so I can peg down with them and then reinforce with the normal V pegs that come with the tent. So the tent itself, it's the Panacea 2 by Terra Nova Wild Country. Well, Wild Country by Terra Nova, should I say. And the reason why I bought this tent, oh god, I'm tripping. The reason why I bought this tent was because of the trekking poles. So I thought that's a really good idea. And at the time I didn't really know much about tents. But yeah, ever since I've got it, it's, you know what I mean, it's held up well here. But only time will tell. Now I put the poles in, it seems pretty solid. It's just this side I'm a bit concerned about, because that's the way that the wind is going to come all night. So yeah, I'm going to reinforce them out. Pretty much staked everything out with the OEX stakes. He's going in more and all. That was all that. Make sure they're all in nice and solid, especially these ones. Second room. You see the sun? Look! Pathetic! Pathetic! Holding up pretty well because of the shelter. A lot better than up here, that's for sure. It's just that bit I'm worried about. But like I said, we've got the trekking poles in. It's not bowing in anymore, so we should be alright. Loving this sun, mate. Giving me summer vibes. Can't wait to be up here in June. When it's sunny here, so you can really like appreciate all the divots in like, what do you call them? Is it the valley? I don't know. They're all like the carved it all out. So like I say, I'm going to crack the bevies now. So I'll show you what I've got, because obviously it's a long hike, and if the weather turns, we want to get off the mountain or something. We don't want to be smashed. So we've just got the two Kronenberg 1666s and one Kopparberg. So I'm going to have a nice Kronenberg, and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Look at these views, mate. Tent looks like it's about to take off. Like I said, this is the most harshest weather this tent has faced yet. Really good view now, but the wind is terrible. Trekking poles I probably bailed already. It's quite solid. Yeah, that's solid. Solid as a rock. I'm just currently sat in my tent, escaping the wind for a little bit. And what a view out the door. Look at this. And what's mad is they're all people. See all these tiny things all here. stuff set up. A lot of people are starting to go now. It's amazing. Tastes better than my tap water at home. There's like no taste to it at all, which makes water good. And I was sitting down and I was like, oh my days, my back is like, you know, that like burning sensation when it's on fire. Huh, no wind. So I'm just gonna take it easy today. So I've still got a bit of a cold as well. Yeah, this is the inside room. It's quite spacious. I mean, me and my girlfriend have both slept in this tent before, and we're not the smallest of people. You know what I mean? Plenty enough room for 2 single air mats. It's perfect. The vestibules are absolutely massive as well. This is what I'm working with. The usual stuff. Again, guys, the OEX Leviathan 900 down. It's going to be like 3 or 4 degrees tonight, so I'm going to need that. Goes down to -8 comfort. Trekology? Yeah, it is Trekology, isn't it? Yeah, Trekology pillow. What did I think it was? I've got some sit mats, and I've got today. I've brought my Trekology ear mat. It's got a lower R value rating. However, it's nice and thick. You know what I mean? And with a bad back like me, at the minute, I need that comfort. I've got some pajama bottoms, some pajama tops. And yeah, I'll show you my food and that later. So there's my gaiters, Gore-Tex gaiters, just some cheap Peter Storm, what they're called, rain trousers, full class mat, other mat, and then yeah, cook set. I've got the one I had last time and the time before. Got a few of them pods because they're just so convenient, and it, like, the whole cook system is like this, so nice and compact, really. Oh. See, it's all right now. It's not too bad. It just gets like really windy at times. Got about 2 hours left now of daylight. Still some people kicking around. Majority have gone now because it's relatively windy, as you've all heard. But it looks like it's raining over there. We're about to start raining. It's a bit grey. You can actually see the trig point over there. That's brown knob. Right, I'm gonna get everything set up now. So let's get out this wind. I want to get my ear mat up and just have a nice lay down because my back is in a burning sensation. Ooh. Let's do that. I'm just taut, tensioned, whatever you want to call it. Up all the guidelines, so now they're all nice and tight. Holding pretty well, especially them ones. That hasn't budged a single bit at all, which I'm glad about. That guy line, they also haven't budged with the little terrible thing, other than that. Yeah. Alright, let's get everything set up. Bloody chilly. About that wind. Oh, I look like a flipping gnome, don't I? Oh. It's quite warm in here. It's not actually that cold, it's just the fact that there's really bad wind chill. These are really good. I got this from Decathlon as well. It's just a little neck scarf thing. Just keeps the wind off your neck. Most of my stuff's Decathlon, to be fair. These trousers from Decathlon, I got these yesterday. They were 65 quid or something. But they're like water resistant and they're hard wearing, so they should last me a while anyway. This jacket was Decathlon. This green one's a synthetic down material. Whereas the other one I've got, also from Decathlon, that's actually like down. So yeah. Oh, I feel quite warm in here. It's nice to be out of the wind. I feel like my face is warming up a bit or something. Oh, right, I'm going to set all my stuff up. That's what we got for tea tonight. We've got some, it looks gross, I know, but it'll taste good, trust me. It's slow cooked beef with gravy, with rice, and then mixed veg. So, can't wait for that later. I'm excited for this. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, you don't want to stand. Oh, I could just fall asleep. Oh, it's just so nice on my back. Nice and spacious, this tent. Keep sliding a bit to the left there. Yeah, plenty of room for a one man. But it is actually a true two-person tent. Like I said before, me and my partner have slept in it. Plenty of room. You know what I mean? You can get two of these pads in, no issue. Like I say, massive vestibule areas for cooking. Either side, and then you've got the doors which open up. But yeah, you can still see a few little flies. But when I was last up here, I think it was in August, there were so many flies. I'd never experienced anything like it in my life. So I was just chilling out for a bit, but I was only in shorts and t-shirt, which was a mistake. And yeah, I was just getting covered head. It was like I was doing head, shoulders, knees and toes, just swiping the constant flies and everything that was flying in the air. Never experienced anything like that before. And I felt like I was going a bit crazy. So I was like, forget this. I set the tent up at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something, and I could hear all the people like, oh, look at that twat down there, I bet he's sweating. Actually, joke's on him, I wasn't. Because I was just sipping whiskey with the vent open slightly on the outer. But there were so many flies that got in, and I was just squishing the headline in, just killing them all, and it looked like the starry roof off a Rolls Royce or something. But yeah, God, that's the only bad thing about summer, all the flipping flies and insects. But we're not quite out there yet. They come out like late June, July time. So yeah, be fun enjoying that in the future again. Right.
Yeah, I'm alright. I've just missed my path down to the Pennine Way. Wondering if you come up that way, you know where it is.
Bloody cold out here. Oh, wow, it's cold out here. God, I thought that was someone telling us to move on at first. No, it's just a lost camper asking me where it is, and I ain't got a clue. So I told him, obviously, I knew that's Jacob Ladder, that's Brad Knoll, that's Kinder Low, I think, on them rocks. And I know a little bit around this area, but you know what I mean, nowhere sort of past skinned a cow. That's a new one. Kinder Scout way. But he said he's like heading further than Kinder Scout. Like, he's got a good hour walking left, and there's only about an hour and a half of daylight, so I wouldn't really risk it if I was him. I mean, he's clearly not that good at navigation map skills, which is why I've got an app on my phone. I've got a map as well, not on me, but you know what I mean. I need to learn how to properly get bearings and get your true north and all that, because it's a bit baffling. So if anyone knows or can make a video or something in the Stealth Camping Alliance, if you know how to read a map and accurately coordinate, because I just won't trust myself. Say it was foggy, if I push myself, went too far out, at least here it's all sort of a valley, it goes in, so provided I'm going downwards, you know what I mean, I'll still find my way, even if my phone or it was to break. But that's why you shouldn't really rely on technology. But equally, I'm not pushing it too far, which, you know what I mean, I'm thinking of doing something that's beyond my means, which I don't advise you to do when you're camping up here, because this ain't like normal camping if you've never been up in the Peak District or the Lake District, or you know what I mean, the hills / mountains, whatever you want to call it. I mean, shit can get real fast. Shit can get real fast. So yeah, you've always got to be prepared. Oh, I'm just exhausted, I think. Like I say, I haven't really gone that far, I haven't walked that far. It's just my upper back is on fire. My back is on fire. That's why amazing Beyonce singing for you guys. They don't feel as threatened because they're in a group, but equally I don't want them puncturing my tent or somewhere. What is going on? Don't charge my tent. Probably like, bruh, you have stolen our cover from the wind. They're probably going to sleep there tonight. Last time I was here, there was a couple. Well, I guess there were a couple. The sheep. There's a male and female. I think there's 2 males there. I don't know, but I'm not following them because they're not thinking I'm like stalking them. I leave them alone. They should leave me alone. Sunset going off over there. Oh man, it's chilly. There looks like some rain over there. Let's see if it heads our way. So it just shows you can't always trust what the weather tells you, because it's now 20 to 6, so you know what I mean. We've had no rain all day. It was quite foggy this morning, but that cleared up. But yeah, it says it's supposed to be raining from like 5 PM all night till like 10 AM tomorrow, so we'll see if that happens. It hasn't so far. So glad these trekking poles are here. I think the tent genuinely would have been snapped by now, or at least the poles will. These are just solid. Look, there's very little give with them, which is obviously what we want. But it's taking a battering obviously from this direction, so that's taking all the brute of it. And even in the soil, you know what I mean, the pegs are still holding up, which I was surprised about. Alright, I'm gonna get me little floofy socks on because my feet are freezing. I need to invest in some down slippers, because when the coldest I've ever been camping was, well, my feet had been camping, was when I was doing that stealth camp by the side of that freeway junction. It was minus, well, it actually did get down to -4 that night. I just put -3 on the video because I didn't want to over dramatize it, but it actually did go to -4. But yeah, my flipping feet in the sleeping bag, in this sleeping bag, we're still freezing. So, I don't know, I must get cold feet. So I need to invest in some down slippers. So if you can recommend any good ones, holler me up. I'm a size 11. So bear that in mind if you're recommending Temu sizes or whatever, because I ain't those little Chinese man's feet. Toes are warmed up a bit now, it's nice. Really surprised that the tent gave way yet. Well, these anyway. It's making a little well. Can you see where it's pushing the soil from side to side, so it doesn't seem to be lifting up at all. I might go and push that in later either side. We're on the Haribos. These are the super mix. Them weird looking ones. These are my favourite though. Well, not that colour, but just like the jelly babies in general. Comment down below if you like the milk bottles or not. I don't mind them. What's going off outside? It sounds like it's slightly raining. And it's been a while since I've looked out, so let's see what's crack-a-lacking. Oh god, it looks awful now. That wind has definitely picked up. And the out don't really feel wet, so unless it's just a bit of a mist. Might be a bit of a mist. Sunset is in about 15 minutes now, guys. So let's go and have a look. And we'll go out one more time later. Oh, there's nothing to look at now. Still go out anyway. We'll finish the Copperberg. That's all we've got left. Yeah, there's quite a light mist everywhere now. Oh, I'm dying for a wee. Yeah, visibility is terrible now. I hope that guy's got set up alright. Forget going trekking in this. I've got waterproof travel on now. I say waterproof, it's like shower, but it is sort of waterproof. If it rains too much, it starts coming through the seams. Yeah, let's finish the last drink. Let's go and see what it looks like up here. Can't see any sheep. Can't see much of anything. Oh wow. Oh, I should have got my gloves. It's miserable out here. Wow, it's cold. It tastes like it's fresh out the fridge. Oh, my hands are so red. Oh. Yeah, that's enough of that. That's enough of the outside world today. That's a lot better. Out of the wind. My hands aren't cold anymore. It's just that wind chill. Let's get some food on meat. Got the old one pan does all. titanium pot. Boom, just like that. I haven't had any coffees yet. Another lighter. The Iron Man Clipper lighter. See what I'm saying? You can just get everything in here. Stove with 2 more of them in there as well. Let's get some of this beautiful clear water in the pot. Right, let's get the meal out. It's all defrosted now. Just got to keep my eye on this wind, make sure the flames don't get too high on this. Let's get on that. It's a bit too full. Oh shit. I've just spilled loads of water in my tent. And I mean, loads of water. Oh dear. I tipped it out there and it all welled up there where it's sitting, so. Oh no. Oh bloody hell. Oh, so much water. At least the tent hasn't fell down alright. Oh, there's a lot of water there. Right guys, I'll bring you back when that's done, and that's done. Organised chaos. So obviously before I go to sleep tonight, don't be one of them guys that leaves everything out. Pack everything away as if you're ready to leave, because you could, if your tent caves in the middle of the night and, you know what I mean, it's strong winds, I'd say you need to get off the hill or the mountain. Trustworthy Swiss shank. Slow cooked beef with rice and veg, homemade. Smells like a Greg's sausage roll for some reason. Mmm. Not the warmest though. I think that rice had only just defrosted, so probably could have done with banging another one of the fuel tablets on, but I can't be arsed. Currently 5 to 9, so I'm impressed that the tent hasn't given yet, but I don't want to jinx it, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Keeps having its moments. It Feels like it's about to take off. That beef is good. Alright guys, I'm gonna finish this. And then I think I'm gonna go to bed, to be honest, because it's 9 o'clock, so have an early night. Get up early, chill out a bit in the morning. I'll see you guys in a bit. No! Can anything else go wrong tonight? Yeah, the tent collapse. Oh, it's everywhere, man. Right guys, I've just come out of the tent to bin my rubbish. Visibility is terrible. Can't see more than 5 meters in front of me. So let's hope we don't have to bail tonight, but I'm going to put this away. I'll see you back in the tent. Just check all them. Right, everything's tight. I think the one in here, I'm getting back in. Yeehaw, boys, like we're on the back of a train. No, not quite. Right guys, I'm gonna get changed in PJs. I'm gonna get out of these trousers, get into my PJs. And then yeah, I'm gonna have an early night. It's currently 9:30. Feel a bit sick after eating that rice. I don't think it was cooked properly, but we'll see, won't we? Unless anything happens, I'll see you guys in the morning. I've got a feeling I'm not gonna get much sleep tonight. Currently 5 past. I've still not got to sleep yet. It's so windy. Now the rain started, but my only issue is the ground gets really soaked where the tegs aren't bedded in that well. My only issue is obviously the ground gets soaked and then they're easy to pull out. And the way this wind keeps carrying on, you know what I mean? Are they going to last another they're going to last another 8 hours in the ground if the rain carries on all night? Well, I guess we'll get to that, won't we? If we come to that. Morning guys, it's currently 6:30. Had a somewhat decent night's sleep other than the tent flapping around. When the wind died down earlier on this morning at like 4 o'clock-ish onwards, and I had a not bad sleep, but before that, not good at all. Thought the tent was going to take off, and all the spikes are still in, to my surprise. I didn't actually think they would hold, but they have, so that's good. I don't know whether to get up and just go now or what. It's raining, so I'm not going down the waterfall way because it's all slippy and there's not even a path down there. So I'm just going to go back the way I come. And I don't know what visibility is like either. Let's see what visibility is like. Equally, it's a bit better than last night. Yeah, I don't know. As we all know, it can all change. I don't know. I don't want a coffee, that's for sure. I don't know whether just to go now. Why it's not raining too bad. Start packing everything away. Yeah, screw it. We'll start packing everything away. So that's me up now. I've packed everything away in my tent. All that remains is to pack the tent itself away. And I'm really surprised it held up so well. Especially these ones. There's literally been hardly any movement at all. Yeah, literally no movement. So can't really grumble with that. I thought they were definitely going to come out the early hours of this morning. It would have been sketchy bailing. You seen last night, I couldn't even see like 2-3 meters in front of me, 5 meters in front of me. But at least there's a bit more visibility this morning, but enough in case any more fog starts coming in. Like I say, I was going to go down the waterfall, but it's just too dangerous because I take it off the path usually and just go down the bank, but like I say, because it's been raining, it's just not worth it. If I twist my ankle or something, you know what I mean, there's no one up here yet. So yeah, we'll get back to the car early and await our ticket. Yay! That's everything set away. I left no trace. Gone. It's getting worse now. Just shows you guys it does change up here by the minute, really. So yeah, it's been quite a good spot. Hasn't been too. I was worrying in a bit. I was worrying a bit last night, thinking that my poles are gonna sap or something, but they held up fine. Alright, let's go. Right, we're heading into the distance. They're not all ganging up on me like they were last night. Fellow camper. Been up there. That's the path there, I need to get on it. That guy was in a nice little spot in between two rocks. He's packing up as well, he's going. You should always pretty much leave earlier in the morning if you're camping here. Yeah, I usually cut down a bit before down there and go down that waterfall because it's nice, but it's not worth going down that when the grass is this wet. I think this is the same waterfall. I don't seem to remember coming up this way. Maybe I approached it all that way. Who knows? Or maybe I've gone down. I'm gonna go down. We've got an hour and 2 hours. Yeah, we've got 2 hours and 15 minutes, so plenty time. Very slippy, these rocks, so you just got to take your time when you're ascending. Oh, it's raining, but I'm sweating. My ears are red hot, which is why I'm in gnome mode. This is called gnome mode, when you wear your hat like this. You're just missing the big white beard. Oh, it's quite a good spot there. A hill above though, so that can take the wind conditions. Windy out here, nearly blown me over. Nearly we're approaching Grindstone. That's the only steep bit we've got to do today. I'm going to go downhill. I've never actually been down on Grindstone Knoll before. It's the first for me. I've always gone down the waterfall way. I like doing a different route, but with conditions like this, I can't be bothered. Oh, that's the end of the stones. Windy. Holy cow. Right, now we've got to go down there to that fence and then down. the muddy grass slippy way, there's the other muddy grassy slippy way, or there's a thick grass slippy way. Thick grass slippy way, because then if I fall, at least I'm not going in mud as well. Descending. Whoa. Why is it all scattered? Maybe off this wall. It's quite mad, isn't it, that they're all just stacked on top of each other. Well, imagine that's your gaff and that's your view. Look at his mossy roof. Crazy. All the sphagnum moss, the thick sponge. That's my favourite type of moss. That's really good at like cleaning your pots and pans, or just being like a sponge or something like that. It's really good. Guys, we're nearly back at the Eale train station. Platform would be best probably just to get a train here. I'll have to look at trains, how to get here from mine. See if it'd be easier or not. It's about an hour and a half drive, which isn't too far really. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see whether we've got a ticket or not. Pathetic. Why don't they just add 2 spaces here or something? Because there's enough room for it, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe and comment for me, and make sure you hit that bell notification, because then you'll get notified every time I drop something. So until next time, I'll see you later.